Hey guys, wanted to say happy Pride, and I hope everyone's doing alright. Um, I'm a little worried about how how this year's Pride is going to go, just because of all the chaos and shit that's been going on here in the US. And I have made the decision that this year, for my safety, um, I've decided that I am not going to go to Seattle Pride. As much as I would love to, there is no way that I can, um, nor do I feel comfortable. And here's why. If you don't know, the government here in the States has actively put out kind of a warning. And I say a warning, it's more of a threat, but to everyone in the trans community and the LGBTQ community, we're putting this out as a warning to others because of how serious it is. Basically, the government sees us as a threat. If we are not pro American, we are a threat. We have been compared to terrorists, basically. And the government has said that the trans community, if you are transgender, we have the right to kill you. Hearing that is a major red flag, and I do not feel comfortable being out in public at a public event like Pride, where we are there to express and celebrate our existence. I love going to Pride. I love Seattle. It's it's a very safe and welcoming space for the community. So this terrifies me. I am scared to go to an event where there's going to possibly be violence or threats made, physical, verbal, etc. And I shouldn't be saying this. I shouldn't be feeling the way I'm feeling, but I am. And that's how serious everything is. I don't know if people have heard this, but a week or so ago, a couple weeks ago, there was a 19-year-old transgender student murdered at UW. 19 years old. I can't remember what her name was. I think it was Rose or something. But she was murdered for being transgender. And UW is in Seattle. If a 19-year-old is going to be murdered a couple weeks before Pride, what does it say about Pride in general? How is it going to affect people in the trans community? That's why it's so important for people to be safe. If anyone is going to Pride this year, please be safe. Be careful. Take the necessary precautions. I don't want to see or hear any more people dying because they are trans. And not to mention the situation with ICE. ICE is now targeting trans people as well. It's not safe here. It really isn't. Last year, when we went to Pride, 2025, first year of the president being in office, right? Um, ICE was still really big, right? And still is. We went to Pride, everything was fine, we were having fun, and then we started hearing behind us, like behind the parade, etc., because we were on the sidelines, and the parade was like, so we were here, parade was like right here and was like passing through. Um, Behind us, like over here, there were two Christians spewing nonsense about how Jesus saves lives, etc. And it's a sin to be gay. Like the rainbow was created not to show pride, but to show like Jesus's love, and you're misusing the rainbow, etc. All the Christian bullshit that has been spewing, that people who are gay, LGBTQ, like gay, bi, trans, etc., have heard nonstop. As a Christian myself, I knew what they were saying was bullshit. My beliefs are that everyone was created to be loved and respected. We were created and put on this planet to love and respect each other, not hate or discriminate or judge or fear people just because of the color of their skin, their gender, their sexuality, anything. We're all human, but sadly, we are not all equal. I would like for us to be all equal, where we're treated equally, where we are just where we are shown love. That's what Christianity was supposed to be. It was supposed to be a religion about love and acceptance. But how it has become today, it's just full of hate. Basically, if you're not Christian or if you don't follow God, you're a horrible person. And these two guys were talking nonstop. So what I did is I walked up to them, I took a couple photos, and then I got the courage to walk up to and stand up to them. They were saying things like, if you were born a woman, you're a woman. If you were born a man, you were born a man. And I was like, nobody is born a woman because you can't be born an adult. You can't be born an adult female. Um, Same with man. No one's born a man because no one is born an adult male. I also said to them that if God didn't want me to be gay, he never would have created me in the first place. Because we're born this way. There's nothing we can do about it to except to just accept ourselves, right? I cannot stress this enough. And I say this all the time, especially to my viewers. To anyone that is watching my channel who has been with me since the very beginning, you guys know that I have your back. You guys know that I see you, I support you, I love you guys. Excuse me. If you're gay, you're welcome here. If you're bisexual, you're welcome. If you're lesbian, pan, asexual, bigender, or any part of the LGBTQ community, I see you, I hear you, and I am so proud of you, and I'm happy that you're here. You are loved. This is a safe space. And for those that are stumbling upon this video and have no idea who the fuck I am, hi, my name is Luna. I'm a proud member of the LGBTQ community. I am gay under the gay umbrella. I identify technically as omnisexual. I am panromantic. I am non binary. My pronouns are they/he. I'm transmasc. And I'm proud to be who I am. And if you think that's a sin, fine. It can be sinful to you, but it isn't sinful to me. Your beliefs are not my beliefs. Your opinions are not my opinions. And your opinions can be wrong when it is harmful to others. Telling me that I am going to hell just because I'm gay? Okay, I'll see you there then. Because what you're doing is you're judging me, and judging is a sin. Thou shalt not judge. It's in the Bible, y'all. Don't believe me? Look it up. To the people that have been dealing with abuse, hatred, etc., one thing I will say is this. When Christians pull out the verses Leviticus 18:22 and Corinthians 20:13, Corinthians 6:9 through 10, let me tell you this. They have no idea what the fuck those verses actually mean. Leviticus 18:22 is a mistranslation. It is not referring to someone sleeping with the same sex or the same gender. It's basically translating to thou shalt not sleep with boy, thou shalt not sleep with child. Thou shalt not sleep with child the same way you would sleep with a woman or with your partner, basically. What they're saying is it is sinful to sleep with a child the same way you would sleep with your wife, your husband, your partner. Basically, don't have relationships, romantic relationships with children if you are an adult. That's what it's saying. Corinthians 20:13. Same as Corinthians 6:9 through 10. It's basically saying don't cheat. If you're committed to someone, if you are committed to a person, and I'm talking about monogamous relationships, polyamorous relationships are a bit different, but it's the same thing basically. If you're committed to someone, you are committed to that person. If you have an affair with someone outside of that marriage or that relationship, that's cheating. Don't do that. That's not okay and it's not fair. Polyamorous relationships are not cheating, by the way. Polyamorous means that you are someone who dates multiple people. Because that's if that's what you find works for you, by all means go ahead. And people that are like, but polyamory is cheating. No, it's not. Also, there is a difference between polyamory and polygamy. Polygamy is a closed religious practice, I believe, and it is also illegal in all 50 states. Polygamous relationships are really toxic. Polyamorous relationships, I'm all for. I'm monogamous myself, meaning that I will not date multiple people at once, but I don't mind being a part of a polyamorous relationship, and here's why. If the person I am dating, if my partner is polyamorous, I don't mind them having multiple partners as long as one, they tell me that they're polyamorous and they're dating multiple people, and two, they spend the same amount of time with me as they would with their other partners. I don't want to feel like I am less of a person to them, or I'm not having enough time spent with them because I don't think it's fair to me. And it's not fair to their other partners if they're spending more and more time with me and not with them. That's my stance on it. For those that don't know what omnisexual is, because I should probably explain it. So let me say what pansexual is. So pansexual means that you are attracted to every single gender, but it is specifically the personality of a person. Like the gender part doesn't matter. Excuse me. Pansexual means you're attracted more to the personality and the heart of a person. Hearts, not parts. um, than the overall, gender or sex of the person. Um, I say I'm panromantic, meaning that when it comes to romantic relationships, I will go with whoever I want or anyone. It doesn't really matter to me. If I were to have an intimate relationship of that kind, I'm omnisexual. Omnisexual means that I am pan, but I have a preference on who I want to date. And my preferences are women, so all women, trans and cis, trans men, and other people who are non binary. I'm mostly attracted to the female sex, but I don't mind dating trans men, trans women. I'm fine with that. Um, and cis women and other people who are non binary. I might not have an intimate relationship with every single person because and unfortunately, I have trauma. I have PTSD. And no offense to any of the cis men that are watching this, I don't like to date cis men. I don't like being around cis men. No offense to anyone. I just don't feel comfortable being in a relationship with someone who is a cis man. And for those that have no idea what cis means, let me explain. So, cisgender means that your gender and your sex align. For example, if you were born male and you identify as a man, you are a cisgendered man. If you were born female and you identify as a woman, you are a cisgendered woman. Uh, Transgender, your gender and your sex don't align. Transgender basically means that if you were born, for example, if you're born female but you do not identify as a woman, you would be trans. Um, Trans men are female or intersex people who identify as men. Trans women are people who are born male or AMAB or intersex that identify as women. Trans women are women, trans men are men. I'm not going to have any homophobia or transphobia in my section. And if I see any comments, they're going to be blocked and reported immediately because I can't stress this enough. My channel has always been a safe space for any minority, whether that is a different race, different ethnicity, if you have a disability, if you are LGBTQ, etc. You are welcome here because everyone is so important to me. You guys mean the world to me. And I will stand up for what I believe is right. I've always been someone that believes in justice and believes that everyone deserves to be treated equally because that's the golden rule. Do unto others, you know? Treat others the way you want to be treated. I treat everyone with respect. The only time I will not treat people with respect is if they give me a reason not to. For example, if they come to me and they start treating me with disrespect, congratulations, you are treating me the way you want to be treated. If you treat me with disrespect, I'll treat you with disrespect. You come here being mean to me, I'll be mean to you. But if you come in here being respectful and kind, I will be respectful and kind back. I don't hate on people just for their, just for being them. What I hate is their behavior. If your internal self comes out to be ugly, congratulations, that's who you are. But I do believe in second chances. I do believe in remorse. And I do believe in trust. And with that being said, if you guys ever need to talk, I'm open. I'm here. Um, and to the members of the LGBTQ community, especially the trans community, I hope to God or whatever deity you believe in, or what, if you don't believe in a deity, that's fine. I hope that you are safe this month. I don't want to see any more death. I don't want to see any more pain and suffering. I just want to get through Pride safely. I love you guys so much. I hope that Pride Month is safe for you guys. And remember, I'm here for you. Love you guys.